Hello, and welcome to the Underhive. Hello, and thank you for rejoining me in person with Facecam. And today we're going to be doing a product review and demo of my new mic. So at the minute, as you can see, I'm still on the headset mic that I've been using for all the series so far. But in the very near future, we're going to be using the new mic. So I'm going to have a quick look at that with you, and then we'll cut to where I've got the new mic, and we'll have a little look at that. So, to begin with, this is the RØDE NT USB microphone, and I've also got the PSA 1 studio arm. Comes in a nice box there like that. So the PSA 1 arm is designed specifically for the RØDE mic, and it starts off with having this nice little bracket here, slots under your table, and then you screw it in. So I'm quickly going to do that here. There are instructions with it, and it does make it very clear that your table surface needs to be like just a flat surface. If it's a rounded edge or it's got like a lip underneath, you might need to drill a hole, but it does come with the ring to fit it in. So once you've drilled your hole, you can then mount it in that way. Just going to finish screwing this in, make sure it's nice and tight. So you push it all the way onto the table and then just screw in until it's nice and tight. Okay, so that's on there nice and tight now. And then you get the arm. So it's spring loaded. When it comes, it'll be fixed together like this. I recommend getting somebody to hold this, because when you cut the sort of tape and cling film sort of situation that's there, it's going to spring out on you. And I nearly got chinned by it, so I recommend using two people. And this part here will just go straight into the mount slot. There we go. And then we are away. So as it stands, the lower half will move, but the top half is going to be spring loaded. So if I bring this down in front of my mouth here, you'll see that that's going back up of its own accord. So we need to get something on there to weigh it down. At first I was a bit worried that, oh, it's just going to spring back up every time, what we're going to do. As soon as we've got something on there, it is then going to work properly. So I have already opened those two parts because I wanted to make sure they were right. I've also got the PSM1 shock mount, which again is designed for the RØDE mic. So I am going to be using the shock mount, so I'm just going to get that straight on there. Nice and easy to install. I say install, really you screw it on. So it's got this attachment here, just screws on to the arm there. So just pull that down. And what I'm going to do is just use the locking nut to get it so that this is on straight. And then I can just use the whole thing to screw it on. Easy as that. There we go. And that should slot on perfectly level, or very, very close to level. And then what we might do there, just loosen that off and tighten it back. There we go. Cracking. So now we have got the shock mount on. And as you can see, that'll now stay in front of my mouth. Can lower it there, and that's fine. So it's not even got the mic on, and it's already counterbalanced. So nice piece of kit. So we'll get that out of the way for the time being. And this is what we came for. Got the RØDE NT USB mic. So of course there are dynamic versions. I'm going to be going for a USB version at the moment. Might look at dynamic ones at some point in the future. So the box is quite nicely presented. So it's got this foam insert. Keep everything nice and safe. Get rid of that. And then as you can see here, oops, sorry, I caught my headset mic there. As we can see, we've got the mic nicely presented in there. So we're going to get that out now. So by default, it comes with a tripod stand, and this is made of plastic, quite light, but that's fine. It's okay. I mean, the shape, and it's got the RØDE logo on there. It's fine. It looks okay. I'm not going to be using that, but if you were just doing a podcast, you know, just having it sat on the desk is not an issue. I'm going to be playing games, so I'm going to be flailing all over, maybe bang the desk. So for me, it's important to have the arm and the shock mount, but it comes with this stand. So if you just buy the microphone, you'll get this automatically. And as far as it goes, I think that would be sufficient for podcast usage and things like that. Or if you're just more careful than me, might be easier that way for you. And then inside here, it comes with a pop shield and the microphone itself already attached. So you've got a nice another foam insert just to keep it safe. And then we can get rid of this for the time being. In fact, we've got the cable in there as well. Nice long cable. And carry case as well, branded. It's quite nice. Not sure I'd want to put the mic in that. I think I'd probably keep the box and just keep all the foam inserts so that we can keep it safe if we use it on the road. Haha, no pun intended. So one thing you will notice pretty much straight away is there is no way that's going in the shock mount whilst still using the pop shield. So it is one or the other with this particular pop shield, but it does come with it for free. It's very heavy. Well, not very heavy, you know, it's not going to break my arms lifting it, but it's very solid. The housing and everything is metal, so I'm just going to unscrew the bottom. So this is how we would mount it to the stand if we were going to. So we don't need this piece. And then we've got the pop shield just slips on in the middle again. Nice pop shield. I think it's a nice design, but it's not going to fit for what I want to use it for. So that then just leaves us with the mic. So important to know the front and the back. Front has the RØDE logo. The back has NT USB, designed in Australia, assembled in China. And again, it has this gold sort of icon on the front here, or well, gold dot, if you like. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to see through it there, see the capsule, but looking into the light there, I can see the capsule through that mesh. It's a nice looking mesh. It's a metal mesh, top, back, and front. And then on the sides here, we've got a headphone volume, as well as headphone jack, and we've got the mix between mic and PC as well by the looks there. So in terms of getting it in here, we're just going to slot that in facing me and then just screw in the bottom. Just make sure we get that thread in. And there we are. It's ready to go. So I need to plug the cable in here, and then I can run the cable down here using the Velcro straps. Just move that out for you. So it's got Velcro straps on it here. So I'm going to loop the cable down there, down the arm, and then into the computer, and then we'll give that a test. So as it stands right now, as I say, just been using the headset mic. So we will now cut to the mic being set up and using the new mic, and we'll see if we can hear an audio difference there. Okay, welcome back. So I'm now recording on both, so I can show you back the two. I will say, very, very easy to get it connected. It was just a case of plugging it in, computer recognised it, Streamlabs OBS recognised it, just select the audio device, and I can run them both at once, which is lovely. I can see straight away, though, that the mixer is showing that my voice is already tipping out this one. And in fact, actually, I've got that on. Yeah, there we go. My voice at the same level is already capable of peaking out the head mic, which is when your sound waves go above the width of the sound capability. It's kind of like bandwidth in a way. Once it goes above that threshold, it will just cut it off flat. So rather than getting your nice peak, you just get a flat top, and it will sound a bit more garbage. So we're going to talk quite loudly, and then we're going to talk quite quietly, and then we'll whisper as well. So we're going to talk quite loudly, and then we're going to talk quite quietly, and then we'll whisper as well. So we're going to talk quite loudly, and then we're going to talk quite quietly, and then we'll whisper as well. So we're going to talk quite loudly, and then we're going to talk quite quietly, and then we'll whisper as well. So we will listen to that back and see what the situation is. That will require me to edit, so you will know that at the same time I do when the video is live, or well, I'll probably see it first. But from there, I will possibly add to this video, but I imagine what will actually happen is I have got another video planned that I want to do, and I wanted to use the new RØDE mic, so I'm recording this first, but I'll actually have this video up second. So we will see that in action, and then we will see the comparison anyway. Now, as far as it goes, inside the description for this video, there is a link to the 3 products displayed there, not the headset. Oh, see, I've just knocked it, so we'll see if that came out. I've included Amazon affiliate links to the RØDE, keep touching it now, I'm not used to it being there, RØDE NT USB mic, the PSM1 shock mount, and the PSA1 arm. So if you want to support the stream, I don't know if you already know how Amazon affiliate works, so apologies if you do. What happens is, if you want to click those links, that will take you straight to the product, doesn't cost you anything extra, and you can buy the product with that link, and it will support the channel. And as I say, doesn't cost you a penny extra. It goes down, firstly, as a source of revenue for me. I don't know the exact breakdown. I'm quite happy to be honest about that when I do, but at this stage, I don't know exactly how much that's going to be, because I've not. This is the first links I've put up, so we'll see. And further to that, the more important thing to me is that it shows you're wanting to contribute to the channel, and those figures are actually really, really important for growth. So that, to be honest, is the more important thing for me. But ultimately, yeah, I won't ever hide it. It is a source of income. So, I'll be quite upfront about that when we get to the point that I actually know the ins and outs. But as I say, never used it before. So firstly, you can use it to go ahead and get these specific products, or you can just click that link and you can buy anything else you want on Amazon, and that would work the same. It doesn't give me your details or where you're having it shipped or anything like that. It tells me the products that has been ordered, but I ain't going to judge you. If you want to buy something exotic, go ahead and do that. Doesn't bother me at all. Either way, you're supporting the channel, you're helping support me and allow me to keep doing this, and ultimately, it's one of those things. It doesn't cost you anything, and I want to keep it that way. I always want it to be the case that if you want to, help out in some way, shape, or form, it shouldn't cost you. And I'll talk a bit more about that in the other video, which you may have already seen. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time in the Underhive.